What's going on, peeps? My name is Simon and you're watching Soundwave TV, transforming your video experience. Well, I found a pretty cool new reality show. It's called Famous in 12, and it is about a social experiment similar to Beauty and the Geek. That show was on a couple years ago. It's about a small town family, the Artiagas, who are heading from their small town called Beaumont to Los Angeles to seek fame and fortune. The kicker is they only have 12 weeks to do it. And they're going to be utilizing social media, paparazzi to achieve that goal. And it's being produced by the CW and TMZ. I watched the first episode and I liked it. You know, the knee-jerk reaction to think, oh, these are just some wannabes. Oh, they're thirsty for fame. Oh, they don't have any talent. But, like, I've watched the Kardashians, and I've watched Paris Hilton, and I've watched Honey Boo Boo, and I've watched the Robertsons from Duck Dynasty make money hand over fist to just show up and wild out. And most of them are already rich before the cameras even started rolling. So what's wrong with a working class group of some black people trying to get a quarter of that fortune? You know, the Kardashians bringing about $65 million if you total up all their endorsements and enterprises. So if they have an outside shot of getting at least a quarter of that, I think that's a pretty alright deal. Now, the three oldest girls, I think, are going to be the key to their success or their downfall. You have Mariah, Talia, and Jamila. Now, Mariah, she's the singer, and she's marketing herself as the sexy virgin. And that could possibly work because in a world dominated by teen mom and 16 and pregnant, it's nice to see a young lady of color that could encourage other young ladies of color to postpone sexual activity. That you can be glamorous, you can be stylish, and not necessarily expose yourself. You know, they can put off sexual activity, not necessarily until they're married, but until they're ready and until, you know, they can make life decisions for themselves. Now, Talia, I like her. She's got a little mouth, little attitude to her, and I like that. Soulja Boy kind of dissed them outside the club they was trying to get into, trying to get around some other celebs and some paparazzi, and he's like, "Who is Soulja Boy? He ain't had a hit in a minute," and you know what? Soulja Boy ain't had a hit in a minute. So she also did a little red carpet stunt. You know, she was gonna pretend to be a red carpet reporter, and she asked some pretty good questions. You know, that might be her path to fame and fortune. She could be red carpet reporter. Only thing about her is she wears her emotions on her sleeve, and that's kind of a no-no for this business. You know, she was kind of upset a little bit when she didn't get picked to be in the photo shoot, which I think Harvey kind of set him up on that, because I mean, what photographer doesn't know the height and age of their subjects before going into a photo shoot? So I think Harvey kind of set them up for a fall on that one. So there you go. Now Jamila, her nickname is Miss Selfie Center. She has a whole load of selfies with herself and celebs and random folks on her Instagram. And I think she's the most traditionally photogenic, I'm using quotes, but her swagger is on full tilt. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, she's like a 12 plus. Like she fully believes she has a place at the table in the celebrity world. And I think that's like half of the game right there, because everybody's got an ego. Everybody's got the belief that they should be there. You know, just who's going to be out and loud and proud about it. That's the difference. Now, Angie is the mom, and she's trying to be up there with the next, trying to be the next Zayn. She calls herself the Queen of Cliterature. And she's going to be their momager or whatever. You know, try to be like Tina Knowles or I think Kris Jenner. But I think she needs to navigate a little bit more slick. Like, she telegraphs her moves. Like, if everybody's scheming and plotting, but if they can tell that you're scheming and plotting, it's going to slow you down. But that's what she does. But they're all ambitious, and I like that. You know, the stepdad Mike, he's a DJ, but I ain't seen him spin anything, and he's kind of like a little mousy. So I want him to like step up and show off his personality a little bit, because you know he could be the an asset or a liability. You know, if he can show off his true self. Well, the three girls, especially Talia and Jamila, are egotistical and competitive, ultra competitive, and that's not a bad thing. You know, it's kind of what you need in the business. Like half the game is I'm seeing what I want to go after it, and let people know this is what I need to have happen. Well, I'm rooting for the Artiagas. I hope they have success in whatever endeavors they try to pull off to be famous in Hollywood. I like the stunt they did with the free cupcakes for celebrities, and then they take pictures with the celebrity. Now, that kind of out of the box thinking, that kind of out of the box stunt work might be a benefit to them in the long run. Well, anyway, what do you think of the Artiaga family? What do you think of Famous in 12? Put it in the comments down below. And until next time, this is Soundwave signing off. Peace.